For the car lovers and cravers alike, winters can hit you with much anticipation for spring. But it's time to get out those cleaners and shine up your rides for that one thing you've been waiting for the past 3 months. It's time to go for a drive. Welcome to the channel and this month's UpToDate. My name is Corey Pratt and this is Craving Cars. Welcome to this month's UpToDate. We are going to be trying something new this time. As a matter of fact, our UpToDate this month is going to have a guest. Matter of fact, this guest is responsible for putting on Sorry, excuse me. Yep. Speak of the devil. Yes. Yeah. Are you almost here? Huh? Oh. That's right. Yeah, of course, I'm almost there. Uh-huh. All right, see you in a few. This month's UpToDate is actually going to be on location, and on location with a guest. And this guest is responsible for some really cool shows. Speaking of which, we got to go. We have an UpToDate guest with us today, Henry Ricardo, the founder of Crossroads Cars. Come on in, Henry. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Fantastic. Are you excited for the season to really kick off? Because we got the first Crossroads Cars of the year starting here tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I'm extremely excited. Yeah.
Now, a couple questions for you though. Now, what drove you to do such a ridiculously awesome thing as in starting a cool car show type of thing like Crossroads Cars?
Yeah, so in the very beginning, the reason why I started this, my mom told me to get a job, and I really did not want to work for anyone else. So that's the main reason. But you know, I did some other stuff, and that everything that I did after that led me to this. I went to Aristocrat. I met with them. They helped me get started on my first show ever back in October of 2018, October 21st to be more specific.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was a great event. You did a great video on it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Don't forget to watch that.
No, and that's all just led me here.
Well, cool. Now, not to be kind of age discriminative by any means, but you started a thing that grew very quickly. It got from zero to hero in a very short period of time. How did you manage to do that?
Yeah, so the big trick with all of that is Facebook. The car community, huge on Facebook. Yeah. So yeah, if you're interested in getting into the car community, go through Facebook.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so what I did in the beginning was I joined all of these different car groups all across the platform, and I basically just posted my event in those groups. For the entire year, I kept doing that. And slowly grew. And at the end of the year, just through my event posts, I reached 140,000 people across the entire year. I posted my first event announcement January 1st of 2020, and from then to now, we've reached 215,000 people just off of that one post. So Facebook is the way to go.
Those are some numbers for you.
Yeah.
Anybody hear numbers, guys? I can be. I mean, horsepower and torque and yes.
Oh yeah.
And what numbers produce on Facebook. The fact of that you just you made an event that pulls all of us kind of like-minded car people together to a single place to hang out, to have fun. It doesn't really get a whole lot better than that. I want to, me personally and everybody here at Craving Cars, thank you.
Thank you. You're making all these great videos for us. It's amazing.
I do what I can. Last September, so you had almost been doing this a whole year. I came out, we got to talk, a little short interview, and regrettably, the video did not get posted. But let's see what it was that you had to say after pretty much a whole year of Crossroads Cars. Hey, Henry.
Hey.
If you guys don't know Henry, this is Henry right here. Say hi, Henry.
Hi.
So, obviously we're in September. ultimately, though, what I want to ask, how do you feel like now? I've been out of town and missed quite a few of them, and then I think the last one I was in town was the one that was canceled. Like
No,
when-
the
because
last
of
time?
weather. No, like the last one I would have been able to make.
Oh, yeah, it was
It
canceled.
was the weather one that was
Yeah.
canceled. I was like, oh, you got to be kidding me. But we did catch the beginning of the year, and here we are towards the end of the season.
Yeah.
But how do you think how do you think they've been growing? How do you think the Crossroads Cars has been doing this summer?
Yeah, so I mean, at least through social media, we've been growing like exponentially. We almost, I think we've just hit 1,000 members on Facebook for our
Nice.
group,
Nice.
which is amazing. And at our last event, we filled up 2 lots at 11 o'clock, right when it started. So
That's
yeah.
of course, because I missed that one.
yeah,
And
that
so-
was yeah.
Of course, I missed the one that everybody shows up to. No, but it's really cool. I really like what you're doing in here.
Thank you.
I'm hoping I'm making somewhat of a difference as try to get the word out
Yeah, it's great.
for
Thank
you.
you.
Our up-to-date videos, we mention it every time.
Yeah.
It's like a regular now, and it's been a fun time. Nice locations too, and the only thing that sucks about it is when it's really busy, you run out of parking spots.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the only thing that really sucks about it. Other than
Yeah.
that, it's fantastic, and I just want to say I appreciate it once again that what you're doing for the car community here in Kansas City. And
Yeah. Well,
bringing
I
us all
appreciate
together.
you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm being appreciated, guys. Look at that. Now, if you have never made it out to a Crossroads Cars event and you're not sure how it goes, there was some previous stuff, but even from one of the last shows that we were at, which is really just a couple away from this one, just some months ago because we had to get through winter. But if you're not sure what to expect, take a look at this. Well, Henry, so we got the first show coming out tomorrow. Hopefully some of you might see this in time, but that's okay. If you don't, they're going on for all year. Explain that a little bit. What we got?
Yeah, so from the months of March all the way to August, we're going to be having events on, it's not going to be the first Sunday every time like last year. But
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
just because of holidays and schedule stuff
Curveball,
like that.
here we go.
I know, a little curveball. But all of our events are on our website, and we will be slowly posting through the year on Facebook. All of our events.
Okay, so you'll keep us all up to date on this
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
but-
everyone will know.
So we got this awesome little area. We got this whole parking lot. We got even more over that way, and you've introduced kind of another slight little section.
Yeah,
little bit.
another section, just
Yeah.
down central a little bit. So
And I have a feeling, so your first one, okay, maybe this is luck, or you are a fortune teller and knew what the weather was going to be, because this has got to be the nicest weekend that we have had in the Kansas City area for the entire year so far.
yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you.
Go leap year. Maybe that was part of it.
Probably, it
I
probably,
don't know. Yeah, maybe.
maybe.
We'll stick with it. Every 4 years we got a good weekend at the end of February. I don't know.
Actually, if it wasn't the leap year, the event would be. Wait,
It'd be the second, wouldn't it?
it would be. Yeah.
Yeah. So now we got to make it the first. The first Crossroads Cars on the first.
Oh yeah.
That's silly. Well, you know that with the UpToDate videos, we talk about a lot of other things that are going on for that month, and being this is the March UpToDate, the Kansas City Auto Show.
Yeah.
March 4th through the 8th.
Yep.
Is that right?
That's right.
Okay. So yeah, 4th through the 8th, that's a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Sunday. But anyways, the auto show is a great place. If you're in the mindset of having a shop for cars, you want to compare all these cars out there, it's the one cool place that you can go under one roof, compare majority of new cars that are out with most of them, the majority of the manufacturers actually, that are going to be there, and you got people to ask questions to. You get to sit in the cars. You get to try them out. You get to, well, not try them out, as in
You get to sit
in the cars.
Get a feel for 'em.
Yeah, get a feel for them. Play with some electronics, and they do actually typically have like a sign and drive thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember seeing that outside.
Yeah. I know they've had it the last couple years. Let's see if they bring it back this year. I guess we won't know that for sure until we're actually at the show.
Yeah.
But the auto show is something I've been going to since I was like this tall. But you gotta understand, I've been this tall since I was 10.
Yeah.
And it's just, I love it. I love cars in general. That was actually the first probably real car show I can call a car show before I really started going to like, hot rods and aftermarket kind of stuff like that. But what do you think? What's your input on the auto show? So, Henry, what is it? You go to the auto show, correct?
Yeah, all the time.
So, well, what do you think of the auto show? What do you do?
Yeah, so I always go with a group of friends. It's a great time to get out and have some fun, go to lunch after. There's a lot of spots in Crossroads. But yeah, just go in there, check out all the new cars, mess around.
That's kind of the same thing I do. We have a small group of friends. Could only be 2 of us at times. Could be 4 or 6 of us at times. But here's something that's cool. I don't know if you've tried this or not before. So a lot of times what we do is we'll go in, set up, okay, we have certain things we want to vote on, but we will make categories. So we might just do, and the categories are never always the same. Some of them are, they kind of change, but we've got like what's your favorite sedan? What's your favorite like coupe? What's your favorite sports car, off-roader? Or maybe if it's one of those years they have a decent selection of like concept cars. You want to pick our favorite concept car or something like that. So that's something we kind of do. We have a lot of fun. It does take place at the Kansas City Convention Center, and I say go to the auto show. I give it a thumbs up. What about you?
I give it a thumbs up too. We actually are giving away tickets tomorrow.
There you go.
Yeah, at our first event. So
how many tickets we got?
We got 30 tickets. They're gonna be hidden in our goodie bags. So if you get lucky enough and you get a goodie bag, well, I mean, you will get a goodie bag, but if you get lucky enough to have the ticket in the goodie bag, then it counts 1 admission for you and then 50% off an adult admission for someone else.
Dude, that's going to save you some money because I think the auto show is a good $11 or $12.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, Henry, you may know, I know many others, of course, know that Craving Cars does attend to a few straight import shows. Import Alliance is one that we've done in the past, where they used to come to Kansas City. They have not come to Kansas City lately, but the news is they're still not. However, March 28th in Atlanta, so at the Atlanta Motor Speedway, I just said that, I guess, the Import Alliance is having their spring opener, and last year drew in almost 9,000 cars.
Oh my God,
that's
insane.
That actually ended up being one of, if it wasn't the biggest import show of the year last year, at least in the United States, anyways.
Oh my God.
It's a lot of cars. There's no way you're gonna be able to see that. And it goes on for actually the 28th and 29th, so it's Saturday and Sunday. But you think you can actually see 9,000 cars in that amount of time?
I mean, just one person walking through, probably not.
Doing nothing but like
I mean,
fast walking it? Could you even make it?
I mean, you gotta run. You can't just fast walk.
Yeah,
you gotta like really run.
You got to sign up for a marathon here.
See 9,000?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Well, obviously they're not looking at this year being any smaller, and if anything, it could be even bigger. So, is Craving Cars going to Atlanta to see the show? No, I don't think we're going to make it this year, but it's definitely something we're going to be looking for into the future. And you never know, it still possibly could happen. We still got a few weeks left. You never know, a plane ticket may be bought. We'll see. Henry, God, it's been a pleasure having you on the show today. Thank you for short noticing as a guest. Something that we're trying new for the UpToDates for this year, and thank you for being here.
Thanks for the opportunity.
And thank you for what it is that you do to help all of us car people enjoy our cars.
And right back at you.
Of course, if you like what you've seen today, please hit that like button. Share to anybody you think might get something out of this. All 3 people out there that are watching this today. And of course, if you have not done this already, please subscribe. And that way you don't miss any future ridiculous videos like this. Ridiculously awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Bam!
Boom.
Woo! But hey, more importantly, to all you cravers out there,
keep craving.
That's it. We have our UpToDate guest for this. There's a book in my hand.
I shouldn't do that.
Come on in, Henry. That's kind of how Jay Leno does it. See, now you're living in my world right now.
Oh, yeah.
It all looks all professional on film until I actually do the job.